Hello guys and welcome to another new learning video. So today, since it's last day of the November month, we'll cover the monthly chart as well. So this is Bank Nifty on a monthly time frame. So each candle that you see here is a monthly candle. See, in the past, we have learned many new things from our post-market analysis video, and today we have very interesting scenario happened in the Bank Nifty. So today is going to be an important session where we can learn something which is very important. But to start with, since tomorrow is December 1st, today is November 30th, we have this Bank Nifty monthly chart here. So if you notice on the Bank Nifty chart, we have a very steady trend line that is coming from 2020. So it started from the swing low that the corona has created. So right from there, and the second intact was at 2022 June 1st. So that is how we got this trend line on a Bank Nifty monthly chart. So here we have the third interaction happening with the same very trend line, which is very steady and which is very constant, which has hold the Bank Nifty above this. And the good thing is, even this month candle has closed in a bullish form, and then that is how we have a bullish engulfing pattern here. So on a monthly time frame, seeing a candlestick pattern is very significant results that it can bring, because the longer time frame you use for the candlestick patterns, the better it performs. So here we have again, excuse me. So here again you have this trend line working as a support for this Bank Nifty, because it has more than 2 points now. With this third point, now this trend line becomes valid. By chance, if any case, if this trend line breaks on a monthly chart with a confirmation, then we can expect a Bank Nifty going and crashing down towards the unimaginable levels. But then, uh, to that happen, you need to see a very great or a very, very strong fundamental aspects for that. But we have very less chance to think of that situation. Whereas here on a monthly chart, it is looking bullish because it is taking a support at this trend line, and the support, the monthly candle itself closed, hence it has given us a bullish engulfing pattern right at this support area coming from this trend line. The only negative points that we see here is, see, the volume is not that great. Okay, if you notice the volume bar chart on the bottom of this chart, you notice volume is not that great. That is the only thing which is not so confident about this chart. But you have, if this is a right formation, okay, now in the next coming 1 month, Bank Nifty will definitely see the levels of its all-time high, that is 45,000 and 46,000 levels. But let's see. Mm, you all know that Bank Nifty cannot move in one straight line. So we are talking about monthly chart here. Okay, so you be careful while trading on an intraday level. Okay, consider your risk versus reward ratio. Consider uh, all the technical analysis that you have learned, and then trade in a smaller lots until you are very confident on your own P&L for at least the quarter, that is for the 3 months. So that's it on this monthly chart. And now let's, because we still have 1 day left to go in the Bank Nifty to check on our daily charts, let's now keep this trend line as it is, and then go back to our daily chart and see what a daily chart can offer us. So this long trend line that you are now seeing, we'll do one thing: we'll keep this as locked in our Bank Nifty chart, and then we will look at our Bank Nifty chart, keeping this trend line intact, because even this line is going to help you a lot on at an intraday levels. See, you see right there, somewhere around June 17th, it came very close to this trend line, and then it has formed a piercing pattern. This is a very variant of a piercing pattern, and from there you see how markets have performed. Okay, especially after this swing. Okay, especially after this swing low, it has broken this previous swing high. See how markets have performed. Okay, so that kind of support has come from this trend line. So don't consider trend line as just one single solid line. Instead, consider it as a frequency band. That means that it has some aura. If you know what an aura is, so the trend line will have an aura. Okay, so it works as a band or a frequency. Instead of one, you can consider it as a frequency band instead of considering it as one single line. So that is why we'll keep this line important from now on, and I've logged this line, so we'll make sure that the line is going to be there with us and see what it can offer. So yesterday we have seen Bank Nifty. From last many days we are considering this as our support and resistance area, one where we have seen the breakdown, and then we have also seen a breakout which is failed, and then again now here we have seen a breakout yesterday, but then today's candle has not been a confirmation candle. Excuse me, because it is not a bullish candle here. Okay, and also we in between we also had this tentative trend line drawn on a daily chart. Okay, that has got broken down, and we have received a moderate confirmation. But here this cannot be taken as uh, moderate confirmation. It is not very strong confirmation, but look at the volume. Look at the volume that it has created today. It is higher than almost more than a month. In fact, the only bar that we can see higher than this bar is the bar which is right here, which is on September 28th, number 20, September 28th, 2023. So today volume is so high, and we have not seen a green candle. And also, if you extend this line a bit, there is now a slightest doubt that is coming from this trend line as well. So we are yet to see tomorrow's price action. So till then, please be very careful, because even though it has seen a breakout towards the upside, we have a resistance area coming from this swing high that it has created on November 15th and 16th. So this swing high is seems to play a major role in the next coming couple of days. So since today is a bearish candle, but it has the higher low, and it has the higher high, and it has it doesn't have the higher close. Okay, so you need to be careful, because on a daily chart it is not looking, even though we have seen a gap up opening, and this might be a profit booking also, because today is a month end and also a nifty expiry on Thursday. Okay. So tomorrow, let's wait and see what tomorrow's Bank Nifty price action has to do. If it closes anywhere, if again if it opens and if it sees any uh, a strong bearish candles coming from there, or if it sees any close beyond below this level, then we can expect Bank Nifty coming back to this support area. Or if not, in even if it is seeing a bullish candle tomorrow, you need to be careful, because we have a lot many hurdles there on the left. If you see, we have another swing reaction there. Okay, which might be a hurdle for Bank Nifty. And in fact, today Bank Nifty has opened right at that level. Okay, right at that level, and then it has seen a very strong bearish momentum, but then again towards the end it has recovered a lot. Okay, so this is on a Bank Nifty. We have seen what a Bank Nifty on monthly and a daily chart looks like. Now let's also see how Nifty has to say from its monthly chart, because today is okay. So in Nifty here, okay, it is a bit different there, because okay, see on September we have seen a highs of 20,180 levels. That has been the all-time high, and then that is how you got this wick. But then today, this month's candle, if you notice, this is a monthly time frame on a Nifty chart. But then today, if you see, unlike Bank Nifty, here you have seen a good volume on the Nifty's chart. Okay, it is higher than the last month's volume, but it is not compare. It is just slightly comparatively higher than the previous month, but then it is not so great on volume. Whereas in Bank Nifty, we have seen a very high volume on uh, on a monthly chart. Let me show you that. Yes, here you see. Oh, sorry, Bank Nifty. We have seen the lower volume, but then the pattern itself is bullish, but the volume is not supporting the same situation, or it is not reflecting the same situation from the candlestick pattern. Okay, whereas in Nifty we have seen also a bullish confirmation, that is an engulfing pattern, that is a bullish engulfing pattern, but this bullish engulfing pattern is not coming after a down moment, it is coming after a sideways momentum. Okay, so but here we have a stronger figure coming from the volume bar. Okay, so this is interesting because Bank Nifty both are looking bullish on the monthly chart, but both are struggling at their all-time highs. So it's going to be very interesting this month on both Nifty and Bank Nifty. So let's check what Nifty daily chart is looking like. So yesterday we have said, and uh, we have given a caution for all of you, saying that or that Nifty can see a pullback because it is at this gap resistance level, and also we have another resistance level towards the top, which is the all-time high. Okay, so even though it is looking bullish, you need to be very careful because it is there is no a free path that is going in favor of Nifty when it is going towards the upside, but still Nifty has seen a green candle closed, unlike the Bank Nifty where we have seen a bearish candle close. Okay, so tomorrow again we recommend you to be very careful on your intraday trading because you are seeing all these resistance levels, right? So all these levels are going to play a very significant role. They'll try to stop the Bank Nifty, sorry, the Nifty's movement while it is going towards the upside. At the same time, they may also act as a support. So both in Bank Nifty and Nifty, it's really it's better if you take a very careful decisions on your intraday charts. Okay, so look at the kind of volume in the Nifty today. Okay, so it is higher, and the only volume bar that is higher than today's is somewhere in August 31st. Okay, so today's bar is saying that Nifty is looking very bullish on daily chart, but then again, keep all these resistance areas in mind. And if you see any a bearish momentum there, even Nifty cannot come down pretty straightforward because all these levels which are acting now as resistance are going to take a role of support. So let's now get back to our Bank Nifty and then see what we can learn from today's Bank Nifty's 5 minutes chart. So this is the Bank Nifty's chart. Okay, so all these are levels that we have drawn on daily and on a monthly time frame. So I'll take that one off. So to start with, so I will even take this one off. Okay, to avoid any visual confusion because we have something very important to learn from Bank Nifty. Okay, so to start with, Bank Nifty today has opened at excuse me. So Bank Nifty today has started at 44,714. That is a gap of opening. Okay. After that, the first three candles have given us a confused a scenario because all these three candles are not in the same color, and it is very important to see all these candles in the same color in order to come to a proper conclusion. If not, you have to be careful with any instrument for that matter. On a 5 minutes chart, if you see a different color candles, then you need to be extra careful. So right here is your bearish engulfing pattern. Okay, now this bearish engulfing pattern is coming after a good up move uptrend. So whenever you get a bearish engulfing pattern after an uptrend, then it is our first indication that it is going to be bearish. But you need to see this at an important location in order to take that extra confirmation to take the trade. So now this is what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. Today is very important day to learn a very important situation, that is nothing but looking your chart. See, right now here there is no significant location that is coming, but if I mark this level, okay, and if I start looking towards the left, okay, then you will understand whether this location is important or not. Okay, let's stay back, uh, s- uh, be patient with me. Let's check where this level is going. So this inclined line, what you're seeing there, is coming from our monthly chart. So don't get confused with that. Or I'll do one thing. I'll just try to reduce the line thickness so that that is not a visual interference of while looking in this bank nifty chart. Okay, now I'm going back. We are at number 10, 9, 7. There is nothing here. There is nothing here. There is number second, number first. There is nothing here. October 31st, nothing. 27, nothing. 26, 25, nothing. Okay, and then nothing, nothing. There is nothing. Now we are seeing something that is close to this level. Okay, so now we are seeing something close to this level, but yet nothing very strong. Yes, yes. Okay, so here you see, this swing reaction that the Bank Nifty has seen on on September 29. It is closer to this. So what I'll do is I've drawn these two wick levels. I've marked these two wick levels on which is coming from September 29. Now you see what has happened. See that particular zone which is coming from that long date is now acting as a resistance, isn't it? We have seen a breakout that is failed. We have seen a bearish engulfing pattern, that too after a this much of an uptrend, and then we have also seen a rise in volume here. What else you need to what else you need to take a call? Okay, you have a bearish engulfing pattern, you have a failed breakout, you have a higher volume on your second bar of bearish engulfing pattern. So for those of you who have not who don't know the complete rules of the engulfing patterns, either bullish or bearish, we have a very detailed clear explanation given on our candlestick patterns playlist. Please, I recommend you to please go there and watch it. And before we continue further, I again request you to please subscribe so that you will not miss any of our content, which is very valuable uh, to learn stock markets in this way from the post market charts every day. All right, so coming back, let's now count how many reasons do we have. So one thing is we have this as a resistance zone coming from very long, that is very important. And second, we have this failed breakout, and third, we have this bearish engulfing pattern. And now reason number four, we have our volume on a second bar of bearish engulfing pattern, which is high. So you have this many reasons to enter into a trade, so you can definitely take a trade there without even considering your risk versus reward ratio because of this resistance area. So remember, whenever you have a resistance or support area which are not broken, and prices are visiting these resistance and support areas which are not tested in any near future, they are definitely going to play a very major role on this prices. Okay, so that is what we have seen here. So to start with, if you have taken a trade, so now I'll for time being I'll hide this. All right, let's keep the volume as it is, and now let's see how far this can go. Okay, so even if you want to see a risk versus reward ratio, see here it is exactly one because this is your target area. So if not, if you are seeing anywhere between above 0.9, even in that case you can take a trade. But anything below 0.9 shouldn't be considered as a trade. So that is your first target. Your target is hit, and then this was your next target. Looking at the left, excuse me, again that target is hit. After that this becomes your next target, and here you have seen this target is also getting hit, and then this is your next target, right? So again we see bank nifty has even reached that level. So after this level, this is the next level. Okay, so Bank Nifty, so coming from this level to this level, has failed to reach this level, but then in this process, you would have got your stop loss at this. So I'll keep this trade to only that level. All right, so I'll take off that line now and see how many points you have achieved. 371 points on a Bank Nifty. If you are carefully paying attention to what we have discussed, every one of you would have seen this 371 points from Bank Nifty. Okay, so after this, what has happened? After this, we have seen some momentum towards the upside, which is now giving us a chance to draw this as our support area, taking this swing low as our reaction. And remember, this is an inside candle as well. Okay, this is also a swing low, but the reason why we didn't mark this area is because we are already in the trade and we are already we have already taken our journey towards the downside. Okay, so that is why we haven't taken that area. So now considering here we have exited, and after that we have seen this reaction, that is why we have marked this area. So now we have also a reason to draw that as a resistance area, because again you have seen a reaction there. So here in this case, uh, you have seen a breakout towards the bottom, but then you have not seen any follow through after that, and also it has given you a bullish engulfing pattern right there. So here this was again a chance for you to consider, because this is a bullish engulfing pattern and this is coming at the support area, and you have to check this, the risk versus reward ratio. Risk versus reward ratio is not very great, but those who wanted to risk from their previous profits, they would have taken a trade there. Your next target is obviously that line. It has taken some time, but then it has clearly reached its target around 3 5 p.m. That is 83 points, but we are not even considering this. We are sticking to only 371 points. So that is with the Bank Nifty. Hope you have learned something out of this Bank Nifty post market analysis. Also, I hope you have a very pretty good understanding. You have a good understanding from our monthly chart, and we are ready to cover weekly chart tomorrow. So please be careful while trading tomorrow. Now let's quickly go to the Nifty chart and see if there is anything that we can learn from a Nifty chart today. All right, so again here we have, okay, a gap up opening, but the first three candles of Nifty has not seen any proper. Okay, there is one more point I forgot to remove. Uh, okay, to make a note on the Bank Nifty is this particular breakout. Okay, so this particular breakout, you might ask, this is an inside candle or a haramic candle. Why can't we take a trade there towards the bottom side? Okay, we can pretty much take a trade there, and in a normal scenario. But here, if you notice, look at this volume bar. Is it a normal volume bar that you see on any given day? Definitely not. That too compared to the previous, I mean, the very first volume bar on this chart. You see, pretty much. I don't know what to say with this. This is not a regular casual situation where you see this kind of volume bars coming. And coming at a time of like say 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Usually you'll see some pretty large volume bars on the first candle of the day, but see today, look at this bar. Look at how much strength this bar is carrying with this volume support. That is why here you should be skeptical about going towards the downside. Okay, so now again coming back to the Nifty chart. So Nifty has given you a gap up opening, but then the starting three candles have seen a different color. So that is when you would wait for a proper uh, a swing high and swing lows to form. So this level held up a bit, so it is good to draw this area as a resistance area. And then we have seen a breakout coming from that at 950, and also a confirmation candle there. But this is very far, we cannot take any decision there, but here you can, because you have seen here. Okay, because here you have seen candle getting closed into this intraday support area which you have drawn earlier, but this becomes your resistance area now. But then after that you have seen an harami candle pattern right there. Okay, so which means that this breakout into this zone is not strong. There you would have taken some decision also. Your, because your volume is also, see on this 10:45 candle, you can see your volume is also supporting you to go towards the downside. So you have the failed breakout and a pattern formation, that is an harami pattern, and also that is coming after an uptrend. So harami pattern, if it is coming after an uptrend, is going to take prices down, and the harami pattern after coming after a downtrend is going to take prices high. So you have those two, and also this is coming at a very important intraday location, the previous support area, which is now a resistance area. So here you might have taken a trade in the Nifty. So starting from there, you would have kept your stop loss just above that, and then looking on the left, this is your reaction on the left. So that is where your target was. Your initial target was your target was hit at around 12:15. After which you would have got your stop loss from cost to cost, and then trailed your trailed your uh, trade. But then in this case it didn't work because it didn't reach your next target. Okay, so in this case we'll consider it as break even, which is fine. So what I recommend is either you concentrate on Nifty or Bank Nifty, not on both. Okay, so whereas if see this area that you have marked in the morning, see how well it is keeping up. See here again, for the second time you have seen a breakout into this area at 1:40 p.m., after which you have also got the confirmation, but then again it didn't see a close above that. And then here you happen to see again another harami pattern there, where from there you would have taken a trade to here, and then from there to this swing low, and then you could have kept on. I mean, you could have keep going until it goes. So here it didn't reach. It reached only this swing. So after that, again we have seen a breakout. But then again, if you see the overall price action of Nifty itself is in a resistance zone. So it is not, you should not be paying very keen interest in wherever in between this zone, but you can pay interest at this out upper line boundary or the bottom line boundary of Nifty. Again, I see what is so interesting about today's session is, look at these volume bars. These are not a normal volume bar. Show me anywhere apart from, see, this is the starting candle, that is the starting candle, but this is the starting candle. Look at these bars that you can see towards the end of the any trading session. But whereas here today, look at these bars, look at this bar. So you need to be very careful now for the next coming month, and also tomorrow especially. You can see a pretty much uh, of pull. Yesterday we have said, we have asked you to be careful on the pullbacks, and that is what has happened on Bank Nifty and also Nifty. Look at this pullback. Okay, so even tomorrow in the Nifty we have a very hurdles at every stage. So please be careful with the Nifty. But whereas in the Bank Nifty we have uh, Bank Nifty is looking slightly better than Nifty when it comes to the hurdles that it has, that it should cross. Okay, but then again, please do be patient with the markets, and that is the only way to win in the market. So hope you have learned something out of today's post market analysis, and also on our monthly chart you have learned something, and hope that this is going to be a helpful information for you to trade for the next coming month. Thank you so much for being patient for the entire video, and thank you so much for being till the end. And please do consider subscribing for more such valuable content on Indian stock markets and technical analysis. Thank you.